Hey guys, welcome back to All Around Lego, and today we will be reviewing Bricoleur Bricks 2 501st Battle Pack Republic Fighter Tank. Let's get into it. As always, this design is by Bricoleur Bricks, and his channel will be linked below. This set costs $50, and it uses two 501st Battle Packs, and it took me about 90 minutes to build, or 1.5 hours. For the set itself, it comes with 6 501st standard 501st troopers. It comes with 2 501st jet troopers and 4 standard battle droids. For the actual builds itself, it comes with 3 builds. The first build is a little droid that uses skis. Has a little red eye and a red dot up there, kind of like a cone. Really nice design for a tiny build, and these can move up if you wanted your droid to like walk or something, and it does in fact bounce really well. You can move it up and down for like posability. For the second build, you have the biggest command thing that Bricoleur's done, so we'll go by segment. It has 6 segments. So first segment has this little cell tower. You can move this if you wanted to and treat it as a gun, but it's for reception to get the data or send the data out, kind of like in Rogue One. It's got these 2 little buffers up here, and then over here you have, in the second and third segment, you have these 2 same buffers, and here you just have a standard wall, and behind that wall you have 4 rockets, in case those need to be shot off. For the third one, you have a turret that can move around in any way you want. Obviously got the smaller one there and then the bigger one there by using these pieces, and then at the bottom you have this to prevent it from going too far down, and if you wanted to you could flip it around like that. Really nice posability with it. For the third tower, you have, once again, back to these 2 plates. Up here you got a little command center with these satellite, and then if you were to come down here, you could treat it as a turret if you wanted to, even though it's a satellite receptor. This does come off quite frequently, but it's not a major thing because it's an easy put back on. On the back of this, you have a little control area with 2 red 1x1 studs, and then by using this piece here, you can it creates a elevated stick out, and it can be used as like a radar or a computer with this piece here. For the 5th segment, you just have that. Then for the 6th segment, you have, instead of these pieces, you have this piece, and then over here you have this, like, I'll take it off, you have this like kind of like droid or a carrier almost that just hooks right up like that, and then on top of that you have a crate, obviously. So now onto the main build, the Republic Fighter Tank. So we'll start in the back. So in the back you have the iconic hover back on the back of the things. This comes down for like sturdiness if you really needed it to, although you don't need that. It folds up, adds a lot of detail. Here you got the red lights and then the grill piece. Got binoculars, and then this hatch does not open up, although there's another one in the set that does. It was a little hard to get it in there, the piece in there, but overall it was really good. Instruction wise, this was not the easiest, but pretty easy to follow, and there I would say there are like no structural faults with this. So you come over here with buffers and ventilation, and then up at the top you have these area things that holds more binoculars and then a blaster. And one cool thing I find about Bricoleur is before he uses these blasters, he makes sure to count all the blasters that you use to put on these guys. because obviously you gotta put these on, put the smaller blasters on for your army. And up at the top you have these two like side panel railings and a turret. You could switch this out with a beam turret, but I don't want to do that. This is once again the standard turret that Bricoleur uses in his builds. It can be rotated around, moved anyway. And then only way to access the inside really is to open up these two panels that are identical on the side and look in. But the cockpit, the drivers have two control panels that came in the set on either side. Now if we were to move this back over here and pull this up, this is a hatch that opens up, and it has a little standing area for you guys to stand out, and it does in fact match up perfectly with the figure, as you can see. So it actually looks like he is shooting the turret. And so with that turret, it's really easy to put back. You just move the turret, come over here, and then extend it out like that. It can be flat or like that, any way you want. You can have it half closed and stuff. But yeah, so down to the front side, you can clearly see the pilots, which I find is a cool part of the set. And then you have these little panels here that come out on the side to represent the indent with the merge, which is really nice. And then here you have this nice piece which has a bit of armor on it and gets the main feel for the set that you want. And on to the right and left, you have two identical cannons with a newer style, I would say, or a style that has not yet been used. You got skis and then little cylinder to make armor and stuff. And then over here you have these two cannons, and then this one has that can move up and down. Really nice. And then for the sides, they're both identical. You got the buffer plates here, and more smooth plate along with the armor green detail over here, and the smooth pieces there. You have this piece jet out, and over here you have like a little wire empty area, connects them up. Over here you have the armor curl around, which is really nice, even though it doesn't perfectly match up. You have some curl pieces, and then this is the part where the armor really comes down. As you can see, this piece here, just, I don't know what's about it, it really makes the Republic fighter tank look like a Republic fighter tank. And then you have these two handles in front. Structure, so for the bottom, you have, as the support, these two things. The set does not get wheeled up, and this sometimes comes off, but you should be okay as long as you don't hold your set from under. You can push this around like a Republic fighter tank, although it will put stress on those two pieces, and it does not have any wheels, just so you know. That's it today. Thanks for watching. I plan on building one more 501st variation that is from Bricoleur Bricks, and that is the 501st dropship, unless he releases some new ones that I like. And I'll see you next time in All Around Lego.